Alright, this is my first workout after the disc herniation. Decided I can still do some leg extensions, so I'm just gonna try to obliterate quads on leg extension. Pretty bummed about this disc herniation. I've never had anything like that before. I've had back injuries from, fall snowboarding, stuff like that, but no weightlifting injuries like that. It's been pretty painful. If I take a wrong step, try to walk too fast, it hurts. The worst is in bed. The pain, it's never had such excruciating pain when I try to roll over. It's probably the most, during that, trying to get out of bed is, probably the most painful things I've dealt with in my life. Let's get a set in here. This is 55 pounds. Probably gonna end up having to do more like this. More isolation movements. Take the load off the spine for, even with, probably won't be able to squat again for, and I was just excited about my hip getting to where it was feeling good again, and the knees were feeling a little bit better. And then this happens, but that's just life. You just gotta roll with the punches. Yeah, probably, at least a month for squats, I would think, before I start doing any hip hinge as far as pulls with loading the spine. I don't know how else you would do a hip hinge without loading the spine. That'd probably be I don't know. I would think at least 2 months. It has seemed, this is now the second day after. It seemed better during the day today. Yesterday I bent down and tried to pick something up and aggravated it at work yesterday. And after that, I was feeling about this same amount. It was feeling pretty good. I was walking around before I did that, but then I couldn't put any weight on my left leg after that. Just a crazy pinch in my low back. I think it's probably L5S1. There's like a couple hours before it got much better after I aggravated it yesterday. today I've tried to do, make even more sure that I didn't re-aggravate it. I want to get this healed up as quickly as possible. I'm a little curious how well I can. I don't think I've ever just done leg extensions for 10 minutes straight or whatever. So we'll see how the legs feel tomorrow. Hopefully I can walk well enough not to risk injuring myself. My spine further, disc further. I wouldn't imagine it'd be quite as traumatic, I guess, for the legs, with the DOMs. Just doing leg extensions compared to, squats or leg press or things like that. I don't think I can lay back. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to just be doing leg press for my compound leg movement. And then I'm probably just gonna be doing the standing leg curl bent over to get more of like the, I don't know if I'd get more of that kind of hip hinge, hamstring activation. Doing some glute ham raises for sure. Even as far as upper body, I'm probably gonna try to see how it felt in a second. Doing some incline press. I think probably have to keep the incline lower just to make sure it's not really loading the spine, even though I'm on a bench. Close. Guess when I moved it, I accidentally stopped it. I did 7 more minutes on these. Just saw it. It stopped, so I figured I was gonna call it, but leg extension is really gonna become a staple of my leg exercises. Probably another at least 4 days or so, if not more, before I do leg press. All right, let's do one more failure set here. Alright. That's probably 15 minutes more of leg extension, so see how the legs feel tomorrow. See if how incline feels. Alright, I decided to went up to my last repping quantity for heavier day at 205. Hasn't been feeling bad on my back, honestly, though. Getting into leaning back in on the bench is the part that feels diciest. I'm not gonna use any leg drive at all on these. So I got the spotter arms up basically to my max range of motion. See how many strict 205s I can get. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna stay here. I think I got 11 the week before I reduced weight for the deload. Shoulder feels perfectly fine, so the deload did its job in that regard. I think definitely leg drive could have accounted for, or would have accounted for those 2 extra reps, so I'm definitely not any weaker than I was. Before the deload. Just gonna do this as my only other exercise I'm gonna do. A little reduced day with the spine. I don't have the leg drive to try for that one. They say it's the internet anyway. I haven't seen a doctor. I don't see a doctor. I don't think it's a severe disc injury. So this other herniation varieties are able to be healed in time. I need leg drive. Do that. Perfect. Oh shit, no. See about how to get out of this with a bad back. It's something you don't consider. Or I didn't consider. Somebody else probably would have. Ooh. Alright. Fine if I just try to, like anything else. Keep the spine locked. Try to use the legs. Seems to do alright. I'm just gonna call it there for today. Try to keep rehabbing around this injury. Add more things in a couple days. Just finished that incline. Decided I should try to annihilate these legs some more. It's, a little bit recovered from about 10 minutes ago. Alright. That's it. Probably do another chest workout in a couple days, if not tomorrow. Alright. We're gonna do one more actually. Says I got 4 minutes left on the filming, so hopefully this doesn't cut off. I'm gonna try to rock through these as quick as I can. Felt like I should do a fly movement and do really high, kind of over the eyes. Stay in that plane. Oh man, that was thought I'd be able to hold it there and rest, but it's still working. Thanks. I'll do one more set. Man, this is burns more. The going up higher with the cables. All right, I'm done. That's actually pretty decent. Chest stimulation, those two things. All right, that's all. Psych. Let's get some more leg extensions in. One more. No joke done this time, for real.